Well, Pip and myself tonight did our first ever performance of a new act called Doctor Hula. And the reason, apart from it sounds a bit like Doctor Who, but hopefully we won't get sued. I used to be a doctor. I am Doctor of Physics, it still says so on my credit card. And Pippa is the best hula hooper in the world. So Doctor Hula is kind of where we come together.
He approached me a little while ago. We've been friends for a while, and he came up with this idea. And he gradually came up with ideas for it over a bit of time, and more talked me into it.
Yeah, but we're mates anyway, so we hang out anyway, so we might as well do an act. And I've seen Pip do her solo hula hoop act, which is just staggering. It actually does defy several laws of physics. And so I always wanted to do a science comedy act, because I used to be a scientist, then I was a comedian. But back then, comedy wasn't very fashionable. Sorry, science wasn't very fashionable. Comedy's always been fashionable. But nowadays, with Robin Ince and Brian Cox and people, it's much easier to get an audience to come and watch something a bit geeky, and that's fantastic for us. It just fits perfectly. Our act is atomic structure demonstrated. So obviously we've got little electrons on the hoops, and they sort of go around. And you're the nucleus, aren't you?
That's me.
Very positive, you see. And so we do that, and then not many acts can say this, but our finale is a water molecule at the moment, which involves 10 electrons, which is a lot of hoops. Oh, it has to be the Large Hadron Collider, the Higgs boson thing. It's amazing that everyone knows about Higgs and bosons, and I wouldn't have thought that was possible 10 years ago. Well, the trouble is, now they know that they're in great demand, they've become unionised, they've all joined equity, and I think the fees are going up, so there's a lot of union problems. They wouldn't work after 10 o'clock.